Hi everyone, I'm Joel Baird, the General Manager of Missoula Community Access Television, inviting you to a special edition of Missoula Live because there's a great event coming up Saturday, June 23rd. And in the studio to talk about it is Judy Matson and Olivia Hollis. Thank you guys for coming over to talk about it. Now, this has been a long time in coming, hasn't it?
I think the plans have been underway. How long, Olivia?
At least, well, I think you'd know better than I would, but at least 10 years.
Something like that?
We've been hoping for it to arrive.
Right.
We
Do you
were
wanna-
always promised it would happen soon.
Right.
Soon is June 23rd.
That's pretty amazing. And do you want to tell people what it is?
So we're having the grand opening event of the Confluence area. So June 23rd from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. We're having just a day jam-packed with events, speakers, and a formal dedication for the piece of the park, and lots of activities running throughout the day for families to come and check out.
That's kind of amazing, isn't it? Like, I remember talk about making a park years and years ago when the Bonner Dam was to be taken down, and there was talk about siting a new state park. So what's going to happen on the day? I understand it's the solstice on Saturday, June 23rd, but maybe Mary would put up the poster and then folks at home could kind of follow along as you tell them. And I have this cheat sheet if you need it.
Okay. That'd be good to have.
Right?
So the day is going to kick off with a formal dedication, to have some speakers to talk about the process we've gone through and just what we've done to get here. And then we're going to have some Salish drummers come out after the dedication, and then we're going to break into speakers throughout the day. So that'll be people like David Brooks from Montana Trout Unlimited talking about the Superfund cleanup, some biologists from Fish, Wildlife, and Parks talking about animals in the area, Kate Davis and Eric Green, who will bring live raptors for folks to see.
Right, that is always a
Yeah.
treat, like falcons or peregrines or owls.
Yeah, I think she's bringing a peregrine and an owl, so
Yeah.
it'll be very fun. And then we're going to have activities throughout the day. So we're going to have a plant restoration where families can come and plant a tree or a shrub
Nice.
alongside the Clark Fork Coalition. We'll have raffle prizes. Kids can come out and learn native games. And then we'll have, of course, food and drinks for sale, so people can come out and enjoy the day and then see a band at the end. And we're also having the Meltdown Memory Booth, which is something that Judy is spearheading, and maybe she could tell.
Yeah, do you want to talk about that
that
a little? That caught my eye because of video and MCAT, right?
It is, and it's going to be fun because anyone who's ever been there has a memory of something that they did.
Yeah.
And so we think history, happened really a long time ago, but actually history happened last week.
Right.
Because it's no longer the present. And so, of course, we have great stories from people who grew up in Milltown, but anybody who had anything to do with the cleanup or the restoration, or maybe they've been there on a field trip as a junior high student. Maybe you just floated through the confluence and caught your
Yeah.
first fish there. I mean, it could be anything, and we're not looking for like really long.
Okay.
That'd be fine.
That's okay.
But a 3 to 5 minute memory is,
Yeah.
a lot of times, most of us just something will pop into our head.
Yeah.
So the Historical Museum at Fort Missoula is lending us their story booth.
Nice.
And we will have, so look for the white tent when you get out there, and you can come in and we will record your story. And another exciting thing is that this will go into the Historical Museum's oral history collection that they're starting.
Great.
So it will be preserved and eventually put up for anyone to listen to on the Montana Memory Project.
That sounds really great.
It's going to be a great opportunity.
So if people are watching and they do have an interest in what used to be the dam area and in a story to tell, they could come. When does it start? I forgot to look on the poster.
The memory booth and all of the sort of
Yeah.
interactive activities for kids and families will be running from about 12:30 to 4:30 during that day. So anytime they can stop by in that period and share a memory at the booth.
Oh, and Jamie Junkel's going to be there. I like Jamie, and he like his dad is such an expert on bears and their habitat and their movements around our village, right? And the dedication with the speeches and the history and the Salish drummers that starts at 11. Tell people how to get there. I didn't think of that. Now I imagine just a lot of people know, but some might say, "Well, I want to go to that," but they never. Where is it?
It's a little tricky to find, but we're putting up road signs soon,
Good.
so it'll be easier. But if you are on Highway 200 coming either direction, it's Tamarack Road between East Missoula and West Riverside. You'll make that turn. There's an A&T auto recycling sign. And
Oh,
now
it's been there for years,
Yes.
A&C Auto Recycling.
And there will be a Milltown sign going up right at that corner. So they turn off of Highway 200 onto Tamarack and follow it, and then there will be a gated road with a sign, and that's the park.
And the event is free.
Yes.
It is.
Pretty nice, huh? Well, thank you so much for taking the time to be here today. I just want to remind you guys watching that this event is free. It's Saturday, June 23rd. It begins at 11 formally, and people will be there conducting fun activities all day. And then would you say, like, don't come after 6 p.m.? You'll be tired. You'll be breaking it down.
It'll be over.
Yeah, probably.
It'll be over by 6,
Unless
but
they want to help clean up.
beginning at 11. Yeah, and if you want to come and help clean up. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for taking the time to talk about it. Thank you for watching this edition of Missoula Live. We'll see you soon with more events around Missoula. For MCAT, I'm Joel Baird. Thanks for watching.